The award-winning food writer and TV presenter Donal Skehan has returned as ambassador for the 18th annual Great Irish Bake for Sick Children, calling on people across the country to come together and raise vital funds for Children's Health Ireland. This year's campaign is proudly fronted by 11-year-old Saoirse McDonagh Davis from Liscannor, a courageous young patient whose story represents the thousands of children and families who depend on CHI services every day. I'm delighted to say that Saoirse joins me in studio this morning, as does her mother Stella McDonagh. Ladies, a very good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Alan. Thanks for having us.
Thanks very much.
Hi.
Hello there. Stella, can you bring us back to when Saoirse was first diagnosed and what that time was like for all of you?
Yeah, so Saoirse was born in 2015, and then early February 2016 she got sick, and she ended up being hospitalised in Limerick. It turns out she had a kidney infection which led to pyelonephritis, which is a swelling of the kidneys. So because of family history, we were, I suppose, concerned, and which prompted the consultant we were under in Limerick to make contact with the nephrologists in Dublin. So we came under the care of Dr. Maria Stack in Temple Street. So it was very frightening time, I suppose, because Saoirse was so small. And I suppose because of family history, we were aware of the road that it could possibly lead down to. So
did that help in a way, Stella? Because at least it was something you were familiar with, rather than some other illness or ailment where a lack of knowledge can lead to sometimes the darkest thoughts.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, I suppose, more so now than when she was very little. She's just been exposed to like dialysis, kidney disease, and that aspect of life more so than what other kids her age would be, which is great. But on the other side of it, she's seen her dad and other family members become really, really sick. And that can be frightening for her because, you know, she's on the same journey that they're on. So, and
there's a lot of, you know, aside from all of that, there's the, I guess, physical and mental exhaustion of like the travel that's involved, travelling 3 times a week from Clare to Dublin for dialysis. What does that level of care and commitment look like though in the day-to-day family life? And I presumably there's times when you're all exhausted. Yeah,
it's like our family, I suppose we're in a unique situation because Dad is on dialysis as well. So the two of them are on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and at the moment Saoirse is going 4 days a week for the past couple of weeks because her bloods have just needed that extra bit of clearance. So it's just, it's hard going. Like she's up at 3:30 on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, and
is she a morning person? Are you a morning person, Saoirse, getting up at 3:30? Do you like that?
No.
The look on her face said it all, folks.
Yeah. So we hit the road then at 4. We're in Dublin normally 7:30, 8:15. If you're lucky, you know yourself once you hit Naas.
Oh, you want to beat that traffic, don't you? The work time traffic.
Yeah. So she's on the machine then for 4 hours, all going well, and then back into the taxi, back down home. And it's just like that's a 12-hour day done before you've even, you know, been home and done any of your normal day-to-day stuff.
With the prospect of doing it again in a day or two at most time.
Yeah. So she gets school while she's up there as well. She gets 45 minutes of school at the bedside. So while she's hooked up to and on the circuit. And it's not easy because machines are alarming. You know yourself, it's a hospital, it's a ward, people are in and out, and it's all well and good if you're well, but some days aren't great. You can be tired, you can be sick, blood pressure can drop, pains in the tummy.
You can be honest, Saoirse, that 45 minutes of schooling, I'd say you love that, do you?
No.
Yeah.
You ask a silly question, you get an obvious answer.
But you know what, Alan? She's a great girl. She still goes to school 2 days a week in Liscannor. She still does her set dancing. She does her seanós. She can't play football or basketball or swim at the moment, but we're hoping down the line all that will come back as well, you know.
But that's hugely important, I guess, Stella, that Saoirse maintains some semblance of normality.
Absolutely.
And doing, you know, being active, meeting friends, socialising, and a welcome distraction from the realities of her life and your life.
That's it, exactly. Like, it's so important to try and keep that normality there, and, you know, to keep her included in normal day-to-day running of things.
Well, of course, Saoirse, you're famous now because you're you're the face of this year's Great Irish Bake. How does it feel to be part of such a big national campaign? Are you signing autographs already?
No.
No, I think that's her word for the day.
You're available to do so if requested, I'm sure.
At a price, I'd say.
Sure. I'll be your agent. 20% commission. How did this come to be, Stella, that Saoirse is fronting this campaign? I'm sure it's enjoyable to be part of it.
Yeah, so basically the play specialist Rebecca came to us, and we put her forward for Save a Smile, which was another campaign. But the girls in CHI then read about Saoirse and her story, and they approached us and asked to know would we become the patient ambassador for the Great Irish Bake 2026, which is it was an amazing opportunity. So we said absolutely. Saoirse loves to bake, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favourite bake? What do you make really nicely? Do you do cakes?
I like to bake cupcakes, cakes, and I like to make Rice Krispie buns and cookie dough and cookies and everything.
Oh, wowzers. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind trying some of that. The next time we're in, will you bring me a few Rice Krispie buns?
Maybe.
Well, at least you didn't say no, so I'll take hope from that. This is it's a great campaign because of what it's about. So I suppose there was no hesitation to be part of it.
Absolutely. Look, they're a great team up there, and I suppose Saoirse was in hospital last year for 2 months, and we had access to the play specialist, the school, the psychologist. It's just they're an amazing bunch of people up there, and any chance we get to do any bit of fundraising or anything like that, we were going to jump at it. It was a great opportunity.
For the fundraising is so vital for children and families who rely on CHI services, and for parents, schools or workplaces who are listening, Stella, how easy is it to get involved in the campaign? Yeah,
so you can go online to the website, you can sign up, you can read a little bit about Saoirse, her story. You have access to Donal's recipes, and when you sign up, they'll send you out everything you need to hold your bake sale. And if you don't have access to get online to the link, you can always phone the Children's Health Ireland, and they'll put you in the right direction. And look, you don't have to be the greatest baker in the world. If you just want to make a few cakes and have a coffee morning or whatever, any little bit of fundraising at all. So we're just asking people to roll up the sleeves, preheat the oven and get baking. Isn't that it?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be on the 27th of March, which is the set date. It can be any date that is suitable. And we're having our bake sale in Liscannor on the 28th of March in the community centre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I'm making cake pops.
I was just going to say, I presume, Saoirse, you'll have your own produce on offer there. Will they be? You can be honest with us. They'll be nicer than anything else anyone has on the day, won't they be?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Made with love.
Made with love.
No, made with sprinkles.
Made with sprinkles. A bit of love as well on the side. They go well together as ingredients. I'm sure, Saoirse, you learned from someone else who's brilliant at baking. Did your mammy play a large part in that?
No.
No.
Natural talent.
I tell you what, confidence will take you far, Saoirse, that is for sure. For people who want to find out more about the annual Great Irish Bake, Stella, where can they go?
So you can log on to Children's Health Ireland, or just Google Great Irish Bake 2026, and it'll bring you to the sign up page. There's a QR code as well. Or we can leave you with the details, the number, whatever, if they want to give a ring.
Perfect. We can give that out as well. Well, look, thank you so much to both of you for coming in and sharing your story with us. And Saoirse, I'm holding you to that pinky promise. Go on, give me a pinky promise there. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So you're going to bring something in the next time you're in?
No.
You just made a pinky promise. You can't break it, especially 2 seconds after doing it.
You'll have to come. You'll have to come to the bake sale now. Yeah.
It sounds like it's the only way I'm going to get anything. You probably charge me double what she charges everyone else. Right, we better leave that there. My thanks to Stella McDonagh and Saoirse McDonagh Davis for being with us on Thursday's Morning Focus.